Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name's Eden and I make videos, you know, apparently now just when I feel like it, on anything ranging to mostly vlogs, but today we're gonna do a little get ready with me. It is literally the first time that Kyle and I have gone on a date since I moved to Texarkana, so we are so excited to be getting to go out to dinner tonight. It'll be interesting to see, you know, how everyone is acting and how everything is set up. But I thought I would take you along the process with me. I'm gonna start by doing some skin prep. So we're gonna do these Aqua Collagen Lifting Eye Patch. I actually get these at the Asian market here in town. And then this is the Acure Biocellulose Mask for brilliantly brightening. And I actually got these at Whole Foods, but not really sure. Maybe you could probably get them on Amazon. So pop that on and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I just took off the mask and I'm sorry, there's the biggest wasp in between the net. I'll show you. Between the little screen and my window. Terrifying me. Okay, anywho, gonna start getting ready. So, took the mask off. Now, first thing first, we're gonna do Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I showed this in my video, my previous video. It was in a Sephora haul and I hadn't tried it yet, but I've used it a couple times and I'm a big fan so far. I must say, I don't know that there's any SPF in it. Kind of smells like there is a little bit, but you only use literally the tiniest bit because it's so thick. But right now my skin is super dry, and especially around my nose, so in order for makeup to like not sit in the dry patches, this is really good, I will say. Worth the price for sure. Next, I'm gonna matte some areas out, so I'm gonna do Maybelline Baby Skin. I've been using straight up the same primer since like high school. I'm the only one I think still left that likes a silicone-y primer, but I do, and I think it's the most smoothing and mattifying, and I like that about it. And it's like $6, so. Okay, so I'm a little more tan right now, so I'm gonna go back to an older foundation. This is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the color Golden Beige. I have used this one for a really long time. Oh, this is a little dark. We'll add a little bit of the lighter shade. But anyways, it's like $5 at the drugstore or the grocery store. So you can get a couple of shades to kind of even it out. So I'm gonna go in with soft beige to kind of like lighten it up a bit. And we'll just blend it out. Blend it out with a beauty blender. So just like I'm noticing, I mean on camera actually it looks okay, so maybe in person it looks a little better, but it's pretty dark, so I'm gonna have to really blend out. So to kind of like re-add some moisture to my face, I used Anastasia's setting spray, the dewy setting spray to be specific, because I really need to keep blending and I felt like it was starting to dry a little bit. So that's a little tip. If you feel like you still need to blend and it is dry, go ahead and add some spray to your face, whether it be setting spray or an essence or water or whatever. Spray and beauty blend and you'll be good to go. Okay. Next, I'm going to use Hourglass Concealer in the shade Cotton. And a little bit goes a super long way with this product. So I'm going to start out small because I have a bad habit of getting too much product on. Then I'll go in with a beauty blender, blend it out. Sorry, I'm looking over here because that's where my mirror is, but I'm gonna try and like go like this. Gonna lighten up a few other areas with my Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. This is like the only concealer I found that I can cover up dry spots with and it doesn't like cake or get super gross. And then since we're going, you know, kind of full glam tonight, I'm gonna add some underneath my cheekbone just to kind of start carving out the contour. And then we blend. Okay, so since we're going like full glam, oh my god, my camera is literally saying it's gonna die on me right now. Okay, we're just gonna get as far as I can and then I'll charge. Because it said it was full when I started. Canon, hit me up. What's wrong? So I'm using the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel and just blotting that in. I found if I use like stroking motions, it messes up the foundation. So we don't want to do that. Okay, temporarily gonna film the rest, well I guess hopefully not the rest, but some of this video on my phone because I gotta go. Kyle will be pissed at me if I'm late because of filming, so gonna keep moving. But anyway, using my Milani Baked Bronzer to go over the cream contour that I added and then bronze away that double chin. I saw a thing on the Today Show that like plastic surgeons and like estheticians, I guess, have had an uptick in people requesting to have their double chin like injected with Kybella or, you know, whatever, because of like Zoom calls, you know, because everyone's staring at a downward angle, you have a double chin. You just can't help it. Okay. So then, I'm gonna do contour. And I am actually gonna jump into a palette. I haven't used in a while. I'm gonna do my Shade and Light palette, and I'm gonna use this cool toned shade right here, just in the very top corner. To really like hollow out the cheekbone. Then we'll do my nose, and I'm going to use that same shade. This is just a little e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Flawless Concealer brush. I was in town in Austin last week, and one of my friends was like, "Did you get your nose done?" And I was like, "Girl, I wish." No. She's like, "Well, obviously you are contouring it differently because it looks like I had it done." But alas, I did not. I think I'm just like really starting to learn the angles of my face. So next, blush. I'm going to do this Morphe palette. I like don't really want a ton of color, so I'm just going to use this really pale pink color, Sweet, in the corner. I say I don't want a lot, and then like, hello. So I saw something, maybe it was a video, someone saying that if you keep your blush on like the apples of your cheeks, you look more youthful, but then when you drag it up is when you start to, I guess, look older, just like not the goal. So my contour looks like a lot crazier, I feel like, on the video than it does in person, but you'll just have to take my word for it. Okay, actually I'm gonna leave that out because I'm gonna reincorporate it in my eyes. Okay, we're going into my old favorite palette, the Morphe 350 palette. Just a wonderful, warm palette for summer. Can't tilt it any further than that or they will all come dumping out. So I'm going to jump into this light, almost like banana shade, to start to carve out my crease. Okay, then we're going to go over to this shade right here. Start to kind of darken up the crease a hair. I really hope that's still recorded. Your girl cannot catch a break. Now my phone's about to die. So, you know what? Maybe it's just the world telling me that this video shouldn't go up, but I'm thinking that it's gonna turn out pretty well. So we will persist. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go right next door starting to darken it up. And this time I'm going to start to drag that into the outer corner. I guess mean drag down. I'm going to zoom in a hair. Can I? No, I can't. Great. Love this for me and for you. I'll just get in closer. In college, this was literally the only eyeshadow palette I had, and I still managed to do everyone's eyeshadow every night with just this palette. If you need one palette, get this one. It's the 350, and I think it's seriously like $28, so it's a steal. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a crease color, and I would like to stay pretty matte. So I'm actually gonna go in with this banana color that I did. Did I say a crease color? I meant a lid color. Yeah, this is actually doing exactly what I need. I'm like always in, if I do eyeshadow, I feel like it's always shimmers. So it's interesting for me to go back to doing more mattes. Okay. Then I'm going to take smaller brush. This is the Morphe M433. And I'm going to take the shade that was right below that initial dark shade. We're going to go to this one. And I'll just pop that right into the outer corner. And then into the crease. But using this smaller, more pointed brush kind of gives you more control. I'm going to take that big fluffy brush and the initial like this one, nude shade, and kind of blend everything out. I don't know why I like raise my shoulders so much all the time, but they just like slowly find their way up to my ears. Okay, so then on a smaller brush, this is a eyeshadow C brush. This is an e.l.f. brush. I'm going to go underneath with, we'll do with the lighter shade, and then I'm going to go on top of it with this brown shade. And then the darker shade just in the outer corner. Okay. Lastly, this is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH37 brush, and we are going to do a little bit of shimmer. I'm going to do my highlighter. This is another Jaclyn Hill Becca product. I'm going to do this gold. This is, whoa, this one, champagne. No, Prosecco Pop. working. You know what? We're gonna do... Yeah, that's better. Okay. Change of plans. We're gonna do Prosecco Pop. Shows up more. And then I'm also gonna do that ever so slightly under the brow bone. Sorry, the sun is like relatively starting to go down, so the lighting may change. Notice how terribly I need an eyebrow wax. Okay, so yes, we'll do eyebrows, mascara, be done. So I'm gonna curl my lashes and then I will be right back. Gonna use Voluminous Superstar Primer. I tried to live a primer-free lifestyle last week because I forgot it here, and to be quite honest, it makes a huge difference. You definitely need it. I would not skip it. It just like gives the mascara something to grip onto other than your lashes, you know? Which, like, especially if you have super clean lashes, which, you know, one would hope that you do, the mascara needs a little something to grab hold to. While we wait on that, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I filled them in well, not filled them in, but I dyed them the other day, so they actually like don't really need much filling. I'm just gonna do shape. It was funny, Kyle came back from work yesterday and was like, something is different about you, and I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, it's your eyebrows. And I was like, my eyebrows? What's different about my eyebrows? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, I dyed them. He's like, yes, that's it. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know if that's good or bad, but I like them, so thank you. This is just e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. Use the other side. I think like one's supposed to be for eyelashes and one's for eyebrows, but it's the same product in both sides. It's just a different spoolie. So okay. Now we'll go do layer 1 of mascara, which is L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This mascara I used to use in like middle school, and I picked it up randomly the other day. I guess not the other day, like at this point, like a couple of months ago. And I forgot, I mean, you can see how great it is at lengthening those eyelashes. And it has... The brush doesn't allow like any product to get, it's not really working, but it doesn't allow for like, versus this one, the Milk Mascara, you take it out and there's product all over the spoolie. But this one, it's like a much cleaner application. Do a little highlighter. Gonna do Prosecco Pop. I hate that I have to use my phone camera for this part. Oh, there you go. Whoop! You get it on that one. All right, we are looking snatched. And that is it. I'm gonna film how this all looks on my actual camera so you can get the idea better, but super glowy, super easy, and honestly all of the products except like a couple of them, the powders being included, are found at a drugstore. So if you're like Nordstrom's or Sephora's aren't back open yet, you can still get all of these products. I'm just going in really quickly with the Charlotte Tilbury powder to clean up my bronzer. And we are good to go. Gonna go find what I'm gonna wear now. Okay, so this is what I ended up wearing. It's the brown Zara tank, the super wide leg jeans. I changed shoes because the other ones were too high. These are also just like square toe wrap up sandals from Zara, but they have a much lower heel. And then my Jessica Berman tote bag. And then the jewels are, both of the chains are from Hemline and they're 14 karat gold plated. So I wear these literally every day and they haven't tarnished. And then the earrings are, they're from Bird Boutique in Brooklyn, but they have online. That's actually where I got them. So this is, you know, the final lookie.